Alright guys, so I just got a really fun package in. I just got some stuff from the Hooligans out of Dayton, Ohio. They are, of course, Ohio as they get. Freaking love the Hooligans. I was hanging out with them at End War. They had some car troubles on the way in, but they got that sorted out and managed to make it to the to DartCon a little late, but still got to hang out with them a little bit, and then had a fun extra mission where we had to escort them back to their vehicle to actually load up. So that was a lot of fun. So of course, they just opened up their Etsy store. They will be opening up their Etsy store again pretty soon. They had a just massive surge of orders. The community has decided that the Hooligan guys are worth having around and worth getting really cool parts from. I've had a couple of course, just motors from them for projects, but then some 3D printed parts, extended magazine releases. Those aren't really my style, but they were still very nice. The print was very good. And now this, the full auto Strife kit. Now, the print is really nice. There's a couple of spots here where it got a little wonky, but that's fine. I also 3D print. This is well within what I would consider to be acceptable. The important parts are, of course, very solid. These are one solid pieces. These teeth are bigger than the Monkey Mods. I'm just going to call it the Monkey Mods Full Auto Strife kit that I got from Monkey Mods with my Scar. The teeth are bigger. I assume that won't be an issue, and I assume that it's primarily so that it is easier to print. So I'm actually going to take my Auto Strife apart and swap the Hooligan parts in to test that out. I'm actually probably going to throw in some of these Hyperion motors. The Hooligans went ahead and sent these as well. These are Hyperion and Hyperion X. These are just, oh my god, these are gorgeous. These are electroplated, I think. They're colorful, of course. The Hyperion motors, I believe, are 2S, and then Hyperion X are 3S. We will find out. These appear to be... Let's see, do I have any 130 size motors sitting around? I don't. Usually I have one or two. Oh, here, I'll compare it to a 180. So these are a little bit smaller than 180 size. These are probably somewhere between 180 and 130. These feel kind of Fang size, so I'm wondering if they will have Fang-like performance. Of course, we will be testing them in full in a Strife very soon. So look for that video separate from the full auto Strife video. So I'm not going to bother talking about it anymore. I'm going to just start doing. Alright, so this is how the installation of the Hooligan kit goes. Now, I have the return spring from the Monkey Mods kit. You can pretty much use any spring that you want for that. I just wanted this one because it's the perfect size. Like, it was made for this. So that's exciting to me. Now, I've already got my motor soldered in. For this, we're just going to pop the gear on here. And then we need to attach our return spring for the pusher. I actually like to attach it from the back just because it puts less tension on the spring, pulling it up, and sometimes pops it off when I test it off the peg. You'll see what I mean in a second. So up here, if you have it attached up here, it will sometimes pop the return spring off of it, which is no bueno for me. Now, I've already kind of lubed some of the parts up for the installation. Now, you can put a screw through here in order to keep it attached. I actually do have a longer screw that I'm going to screw in here. Oops. There we go. Should be nice and secure. Now, most of this kit is friction fit, which I really appreciate. I think that's pretty cool. and it just kind of friction fits in here, right between these 2 points. I think that's smart. They did a very, very good job engineering this. And then, of course, you slide this in here, and my fire control switch actually, whoops, I forgot there's a battery in there, actually came loose, so I do need to glue that back down, but I will do that off camera. There you go. Now we got a spacer that will keep this in place. Now you do have to kind of tune it in a sense to the right amount of tension to keep it from going anywhere, but also allow the pusher to move. And that looks perfect. My only critique for this kit is that there is no fire control, like selection portion of it, but even the Monkey Mods one, they have a space for it, but it's very, very inefficient. I've never actually gotten it to work, and I've messed with it quite a bit. I'm probably going to mess with it a little bit more in the future, and if I get it to work, I'll give you guys an update. If not, then you won't hear anything from me. But this is how the installation goes. Now, this will pop off if you don't hold it in, and the other half of the shell sitting here actually holds it down to the point where it won't pop off. So I think I've got this thing settled in there perfectly. Let's go ahead and shoot it. So now I've got the Hooligan 3D printed full auto Strife kit installed. It was, I don't want to say tricky, but I had to look at it differently. I had just gotten done using my Monkey Mods full auto Strife kit, the one that is injection molded, so I was looking at it from a different angle than the Hooligan ones. Of course, you saw how the Hooligan kit goes in, so now you don't have to fall for the same tricks that I did. Now this is running on the Wolverine motors, the 180 motors. I got a 2S LiPo for the Wolverines, and also this motor in the pusher prefers a 2S over a 3S just for the sake of speed. So I got a 6-round mag. We'll go ahead and fire this off. That's unfortunate. Just had a dart jam up on me. That had nothing to do with the Hooligan kit. That was all my darts. So overall, this kit is really, really nice. It's pretty cheap. I think it ran me something like less than $10 without the motor, without the gearbox. So, of course, if you need the gearbox, it's an extra like $2, I think. It's a very, very nice kit. It's a simple kit. It's an elegant kit. And it came in Strife Orange, so that was nice. Well, guys, that's been my review of the Hooligan Full Auto Strife kit. Thanks for watching.